Easter bunny and the Easter chick are doing a dance that's just fantastic. The Easter bunny and the Easter chick are doing a dance that's just fantastic. Oh yes they are. Oh yes they are. Oh yes they are. Oh yes they are. It's the Easter bunny song. The Easter bunny song. The Easter bunny song. The Easter bunny song. The Easter bunny and the Easter chick are doing a dance that's just fantastic. The Easter bunny and the Easter chick are doing a dance that's just fantastic. Oh yes they are. Oh yes they are. Oh yes they are. Oh yes they are. It's the Easter bunny song. The Easter bunny song. The Easter bunny song. The Easter bunny song.
This is the Chris Card Show. Hear the indie music flow. Stream it everywhere you go. You can be featured on our show.
All right, guys. Hello. It's our live Easter Eve show.
That's right.
I'm so excited, man. It's been a long time. This is our coming out show.
Our what?
Our coming back show.
Our coming back show, yes.
But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. It's we're gonna start having our regular shows. We're coming back. We're coming out of hiatus. We're coming out of our hibernation. It's been a while.
It has been a while. A lot of background stuff.
Yeah, a lot of background stuff. We got new logos. We got a lot of new stuff coming out. Thank you guys for being patient. We got more interviews, more indie bands to play, and we're really excited about that. For sure. Now, the basis of this live show and how it goes is basically we just talk shit. It's like a regular AM radio show, but we don't play fucking popular music. Who wants to hear that shit? Like fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers, all that other shit.
We play independent music.
We play independent music, man. Because that's the real shit. It's the shit that you haven't heard. When you say that music isn't as good as it used to be, it is good as it used to be. You're just not looking hard enough. And that's where we are. We amplify that. That's where Amplify Independent Music came out. You know?
Oh, I know.
I know what you were going to say. Don't do it. Don't do it. Me and Matt have been here for a while, trying to do the pre-work on this show. And it's, you guys can call in. I think we were doing that at the end of the show or something.
Yeah, we're going to have an open call-in session later in the show.
Unless you are one of the bands that we're going to play tonight. We got 4 bands playing tonight. And, let's see. I'm excited to play them, and they're bands that we have interviewed from all across the country, not just United States where we're from, in different states, in different countries. We're excited about that. We got 2 hours. This is going to end, I think. It will
Right
end
around midnight.
It will end around midnight.
Central Standard Time.
Central Standard Time. And this is our Easter Eve show. Why? Because it's fucking before Easter.
It's the night before Easter.
Yeah, no edits here. This is all live. We can't edit nothing. So if Matt says, what are you going to say that I can't edit?
I don't know. What am I going to say?
I'm going to poop out penis.
I thought we were saying
Yeah,
these
it just slipped out, But
That's what she said.
But hey, it's our welcome back show. Matt, how have you been these past couple months?
I mean, it's only been like
Has it been a month? Yeah.
Only a month and a half.
Yeah.
I've been all right.
Yeah, it's good.
Doing a lot of work at work, doing a lot of work at home for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of preparing.
Been having fun though. Getting back into doing a little bit of art.
It's a lot of preparing. And by the way, too, we are looking at the chat here now that I'm seeing it.
Make sure you keep scrolling down. There's new messages.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, no, there's not.
Colleen Monroe, is this real life? Say it. Voltaire's Ghost is here with us. And Voltaire's Ghost is actually one of the bands that we're playing tonight, and we had a chance to interview. You can check them out on all streaming platforms. And also, we interviewed them on our YouTube, so you can check that out. Christopher Ferrone. And the thing about this is that we're trying to get everyone together and know more about these bands.
Yeah,
that's the whole point of this. It's the whole point of this, and then we're going to talk
get the word out about the bands that are not in the mainstream, not backed by millions of dollars.
That's right. So we can see your chats, and we can chat back. For instance, I'm going to just to prove that this is live, I'm going to say hello.
Why don't you say this is real life? Yes.
Yeah. Hello, this is real life. This is real life. Yeah. It's very good.
I would type something too, but there's only one keyboard.
We are drinking, I'm drinking a whiskey and ginger beer.
I'm drinking a gin and ginger.
Gin and ginger. Gin and juice. So.
We understand Voltaire's Ghost. Everybody wants to be backed by millions of dollars.
What's up?
Voltaire's Ghost said, it's not that we don't want to be backed by millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah. That's one of our dreams right now. That's what we're shooting for,
That's the whole point of this.
Just sitting.
And then we can use our millions of dollars to help back these independent bands.
Yeah. And if you guys look back at our old, we were actually looking at them tonight and had a couple chuckles, if you will. And, look back at our old TikToks. We were really looking for Dave Grohl. We since stopped that since we found out,
He's had a lot going on.
He's had a love child.
He's had a lot going on. We've been leaving him alone.
Yeah, we were like, is this a good time right now to bother Dave Grohl? Because, we would at him, we were messaging him. But go back on our TikToks, you could tell that we both lost weight, too. Lost a lot of weight, Matt. We're doing good. Doing good.
I'm going to go buy like 2 dozen Krispy Kreme tomorrow.
Oh, my God, dude.
That sounds amazing, doesn't it?
We went to New York and a little story time. Went to New York and it was hot and fresh, right? And now I'm on this diet. Hot and fresh. Made for Chris, it said.
I don't think it said that, but that's what you saw. That's what you saw. Keep going.
And I'm on this diet and I'm like, you know what? I'm out in New York. I'm going to fucking do this. And I went in. Got a 6 dozen. Usually I would house
6 dozen or a half dozen.
Oh, I'm sorry, half dozen.
I was like, God damn.
6 donuts. Usually I would house a dozen, right? That's on a regular.
I usually buy like 2 dozen when I go there because I'll kill one on the way home
and then
have some front home.
But it was a half a dozen, and I think I only had 2 or 3, but my kids had the rest. And
2 or 3 is a lot out of a half a dozen still, though. And it's a lot of
dude,
calories.
they were so good. They were hot and fresh.
They're little sugary clouds.
Oh my God. Like every time I eat a Krispy Kreme donut, my eyes literally close and I imagine like just Jesus coming in my mouth. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how to
I'll have to ask Corn how that feels.
Corn?
There's a guy I work with. His name's Jesus.
No, okay.
He goes by Corn.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the band.
He goes by Corn, spelled like the band.
No, really?
Yeah, his cell phone ringtone is Corn.
With the R backwards?
Ball tongue.
Ball tongue! Corn. Good band. All right, so let's, we're 12 minutes in right now.
We should get into our first band.
We got a couple hours. Let's get into our first band. And Voltaire's Ghost, since you're here, we're going to play your song. And then if you want to, call into us while the song is playing, we'll allow it. And then you could talk to us right after the song is done. How's that, eh? How's that, eh? Anyway, let's get into the first band. And this is Voltaire's Ghost. Let me find it here on my little list here, because this is like real radio. I got to play this shit like live. I got to click this shit. All right. So Voltaire's Ghost. God damn it. Death Becomes You. Stonebridge remix. And we'll talk more about that right after this song. Enjoy on the Chris Court Show.
Of the cemetery, skin a delightful palish hue, lips delicious midnight blue, darling, death becomes you.
Tune in again.
It's me, Mickey. Hope you guys are listening to the Chris Court Show every Friday. M-I-C-K-E-Y.
Listen to the Chris Court Show. Amplify the indie flow. Streaming now, worldwide mice. Interviews and endless nights. Savage lives.
All right. Voltaire's Ghost. Death Becomes You Stonebridge remix. Fucking amazing. That was amazing.
That was great.
I was over here just dancing around, man. Dancing. With a disco ball. There's a disco ball in here, and I was just,
There's not a disco ball in here, but we should get one now.
I mean, we got a lava lamp.
We do have a lava lamp.
Yeah, so, by the way, who is DJ Stonebridge? He's a Grammy-nominated producer. No, it's by Grammy. It's by DJ. Yeah. Well, you know, and he's also a very popular Sirius XM show. So, I mean that shit. I actually want to hear that new song. Like,
well, they did tell us it'll be back posted on YouTube on Monday, so we can check it out then.
If you want to call in Voltaire's Ghost, I don't know who's behind there, and talk more about that song and introduce yourself to everybody else and these lovely people, go ahead. Trying to call now? Okay. How do I do that?
Well, they'll call him. There you go.
Oh, there you go. I got you.
Did you figure out how this works already? I mean, it has been since 4th of July last year.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Hey, it's
Hello?
working.
Hey. There it is. There it is.
Hey, guys.
Sorry, man. Like, I'm trying to figure this shit out. Like, it was.
Yeah.
We
So
use
was
it
I.
like twice a year.
Yeah, it's cool.
Hey, guys. This is Magnus from Voltaire's Ghost. Chris, man.
How
Great
you
to
doing,
see
Magnus?
you guys back. We're good. We're good, man. Thanks for spinning that. We appreciate it. And it's good to see you guys back. And I was trying to figure this app out, so I'm glad I got through.
Yeah, we're trying to still figure it out too, so don't worry.
It's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, this is the thing that I guess so we've had this for a while, but anyway, it distributes to all
It
streaming.
seems like every time we use it, we have to reuse it though. Like we have to refigure it out, relearn it.
They update this shit. I sound like an old
yeah.
man. They update this, but yeah. So that was fucking cool. So tell me a little bit about that song. So I was reading it. It's DJ Stonebridge, and then there was another person that was doing it. That was a DJ Grant, or is it the same person?
Yeah, Stonebridge, he's the Grammy-nominated producer and DJ. He reached out to us. He loved the original version and had an idea for a remix, and we were like, wow. Um, he's super
So he just reached
popular.
out to you.
Yeah, I mean, he just wanted to do this remix, and we loved the idea, and he came up with this fantastic take on it. Ours is a rock song, of course, and he did his
Yeah.
DJ magic, and the response has just been amazing. I was grooving to it too. So we're just really honored that Mr. Stonebridge, liked our song, and
For sure.
it's been wild. It's so interesting when you hear someone else's take on your music. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, wow, he heard our song and heard that. That's amazing. Um, Actually, I think his Sirius XM show is on every Saturday. So,
No
um,
shit.
yeah.
What's it called?
I think it's called the Stonebridge Show. You can look it up. It's
I'm gonna have to check that out.
yeah. I mean, so anyway, super cool. Love the vibe. Love the remix.
But that's got to be surreal for you, right? So all of a sudden you just got a message from him, and he's like, "Hey, can I remix your song?"
Yeah, I mean through an intermediary, but yeah, that's exactly what happened. So
That's fucking
very
cool.
cool. Yeah, I know. We love it. It's awesome. And we just did a show today, and we played the original version, of course, the rock version, because we're a rock
Yeah.
band. Um, But we think, we're gonna put the remix on a special edition of a re-release of one of our vinyls. So it's gonna be just a cool thing to have in our catalog.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
I and I think we talked about this before on our last on our last interview, which, by the way, everyone, you can check out on YouTube to get the full interview with Voltaire's Ghost. But the the vocals, man, I still love, even with the the whole remix. The vocals are so fucking raw, and I think I was telling her this before. Like, I don't know. There's just something about the vocals that I really really like.
Yeah, Ruby's amazing. We're making a new album right now. We've been in the studio since July, actually, and putting the
No
finishing
shit.
touches on it. Yeah, and she's just
Good for
knocking
you
it out of the
guys.
park. Yeah, hopefully that'll be out this summer. We're super excited and gonna have some rock tunes on there. Hope to have another opportunity to come back and share some of that with you.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Send it to us, and then we'll get it spinning for sure, man.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, hey, thanks a lot for calling, dude. Or I don't even know. Is this calling anymore? It's just adding, I guess.
I don't know.
It's
It does say
it's
Collins.
it's kind of Colin.
Right,
Hey, great
right.
to have you. Great to have you guys back. Thanks for spinning it, and you guys have a great Easter.
Yeah, you
All
too,
right.
buddy.
Happy Easter.
Thanks, guys. Good luck. Bye.
You too. All right. That was Magnus from Voltaire's Ghost. Always, always, always welcome. On our show. Like that, they're a fucking amazing band. If you haven't, besides that song, go check them out. Like I said, we played them on our past episodes. The whole band is just so freaking tight. Uh, that was, I believe, that was the band that played right. We interviewed them in the backstage, right?
I think they interviewed with us right after our show.
Backstage,
Yeah.
yeah,
In the green room.
They were fucking just tight. Go and check them out. Voltaire's Ghost.
That just shows they're hard workers. They're willing
Yeah.
to do anything
Yeah.
and everything.
Well, you got to do that, man. Especially,
That's the way the world works, man.
yeah. So let's get into some news stories. If you don't know how our podcast works, we're from Chicago, so we talk with that podcast.
Podcast.
This is how it
It's
works.
Polish sausage.
We talk about some music news, some news, and then we play independent bands. And by the way, we have a merch site that is up. I think we're changing it a little.
It'll
because
be updated soon.
yeah, we got new logos and stuff, but we got some hoodies, we got some shirts, coffee mugs, stickers. But the big message is amplify independent music and little writing. There is the Chris Court Show, just so we get our little name out there.
The message is more important.
But the message is more important. Amplify independent music. That's the reason you're wearing it. I've actually worn our hoodie and amplify
I've
independent
worn it
music.
several times, so I'm not wearing it today. But
Yeah.
I have worn it several times too.
And I've had people stop me like, "Oh, I like your shirt," and I'll get to talking, and that's how we got some of these bands
you
on
let
here.
them know where to get it.
Oh, I'll tell them where to get it.
But you probably haven't, have you?
No, I do. But the thing is that the stickers, we got to get these stickers out there.
Well, we got the new thing.
Yeah.
You approved it.
Yeah,
Put
we
it
got
up.
new things
Put it.
coming out.
Get it.
Well, the Wee Man thing too.
Yeah.
No.
No, we have to buy our physical ones that we can hand out when we go out places, but we also have to put it up on the site too.
Yeah. Big things coming. Anyway, Linkin Park. What about them? Well, they got a new singer. We haven't been, I don't think we've, since I got a new
We talked about it.
Yeah,
we
did.
talked about it. Yes, we did talk about it once because I remember it was it's a female singer.
Yeah.
And I remember we listened to a clip of it. We didn't play it on the show. We listened to a clip of it before we did a show.
We did, yeah.
And I wasn't personally a fan. Like, not that I disliked it. It was that it wasn't Linkin Park to me.
No.
That's what it was.
It's
It was
definitely
good.
not. I mean, it's definitely different.
It was good, but
Yeah.
it wasn't Linkin Park. It was definitely different. And it's going to be hard to replace somebody like that.
Let's put it like this. Chester Bennington, his vocals were fucking raw. His scream was amazing.
Yeah.
And there's not too many people that, sorry, I'm having hiccups here. There's not too many people that can scream like that.
No.
And you can hear it a lot.
There's not so many people who can scream like that and hold it.
Right. And have that raspy, like, and specifically what jumps out to me is I forget what the song's called, but when he goes, "Shut up when I'm talking to you, shut up." You just, as a regular listener, you're listening to that and it just kind of goes like, yeah, these are fucking cool lyrics, first off, because it's just simple and blunt, shut the fuck up. But if you deep dive into that, I mean, like the fucking lyrics, if you hear
The
that
long held out raspy
if you hear
scream.
that growl,
Yeah.
dude, like that is so fucking cool. And that's what Chester Bennington brought. I'm not trying to suck the guy's dick or anything, but what?
Keep going.
Oh, because he's not here no more?
Yeah.
No.
Fucked up, man.
Well, you're the one who fucked it all up.
But you're the one who started it, and you know how my mind works.
Anyway, Lincoln Park, the new Lincoln Park has downsized their planned Los Angeles show from Dodger Stadium. It had 56,000 capacity. And they said, let's sell this motherfucker out. Bonk. Well, they didn't sell enough tickets. So they had to go down to another stadium. Well, it's like a dome. It's called Intuit Dome. To 18,000 capacity.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think this is a coincidence? Or do you think this is just like do you think this is because they have a new singer and they're not as popular? Or do you think this is maybe a trend? Because Beyonce on her Cowboy Carter tour,
yeah, fuck Beyonce,
has now reduced the price of tickets. Well, because she couldn't sell all the tickets she needed to for the first show. The first show has thousands of tickets available. I'm just curious though. Do you think that's this is a trend?
I think
are people buying less tickets?
Yeah,
or do you think that Linkin Park downgraded because they have a new singer and it's a different band?
Well, I think that too. I think it's a mixture of both, right?
I mean, Beyonce not selling thousands of seats.
Let's just
I know
I can't stand Beyonce.
I know you can't stand her, but here's the thing: an artist as big as Beyonce,
I get it,
not selling all the tickets and has to lower the prices to try to complete sales. Do you think this is just a trend that's going to start hurting other big bands?
100%.
Because I mean, I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of concerts out there that I wanted to go to last year.
Yeah.
Me and you wanted to go and see ELO.
Yeah.
Way too fucking expensive.
Oh, it's so crazy expensive.
Insanely expensive.
Yeah.
We didn't go.
Well, and that's the thing. Ticket prices are going up because they have to go up.
Ticket prices are going up because of Ticketmaster.
So, and that leads me to this next story. Bon Jovi is coming back, and their tickets are starting at $1,750. $1,750.
Beautiful.
Per person.
I think this is beautiful.
Like an art.
No, this is the most beautiful thing in the world. Bon Jovi tickets are starting at $1,750 per person.
Yeah.
People who like Bon Jovi can go fuck themselves. This is gorgeous.
Hey, it's his life, and it's now or never. So
he's gonna try to ride on that steel horse.
That's what we should do for the rest of this live show. Is just
make bad puns.
Make bad puns about Bon Jovi. But they can go higher depending on the chosen package. And but that's the thing that
it's crazy. Yesterday I went to go see the Eagles tribute band.
Yeah.
It was a small tribute band. It was $25, which, to be honest, when I was buying the tickets, I was like, that's kind of steep for a tribute band.
That should be like 10.
That's what I was thinking. But I was like, you know what? It's a fun time out. It's something to go do. So I went and paid for it. While I was there, I was just curious. I'm like, the Eagles have their fucking dome shows or whatever the fuck it's called, the Sphere shows in Vegas, right? And they just extended them for later in the year. I was like, I wonder how much it costs to see the Eagles. So I started looking it up.
$25?
Cheapest tickets, $398.
Are you serious?
Cheapest tickets. But here's the thing. We live where?
On Earth.
Chicago. Vegas is in Nevada. So $398 a ticket, plus airfare,
Yeah.
plus hotel, plus food and drink.
Yeah.
And then I was like, just for shits and giggles, what's the most expensive ticket? Front row VIP package, $2,700.
Holy shit.
Yeah. To see the Eagles. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Eagles are great. I'm not saying anything bad about them. But, like, they have a fucking residency in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does it cost so much?
Well, just like and thank Matt Smith is talking here on the chat here, but I agree, the Sphere is an experience.
Yeah, it's an experience that you can fucking keep because I ain't got that much money.
But I haven't been in the Sphere, but like it's been. Have you seen that shit?
I have not.
It's insane.
I've seen like the actual building from the outside. I've never seen anything from the inside. So I don't know.
Like you feel like you're at and I've seen actually bars like this. Like there's a bar and I don't know where it is and I don't know what it's called, but there's a bar that is like
Of course you saw U2 play there.
Where? I saw U2 play when they
I'm just being a dick.
Oh yeah.
Did he have his shades on too?
Oh, Bono. Yes, he did. But there's a bar that you can go see, and it's kind of like the Sphere. And you will go check these games out. You will go check these. You will go check these games out, and it's like you're in the left field or right field, and it's like built around you. Like the Sphere is built around you, and you feel like you're at the actual fucking game. It's really surreal. I don't know what it's called though. But it's really fucking cool. As assholes are written in front of my face right now.
By the way, I love you, Matt.
But here's the thing that you could do, and this is what Gene Simmons is doing. He's asking for $12,000 a day.
Whoa, wait. Am I reading that correctly?
Nah, but bro, listen. You can be his roadie for $12,000 a day.
Oh, you can be his roadie for $12,000.
Yeah.
Wait. So you have to pay to be his roadie? He doesn't pay you?
No.
What the fuck is this world coming to?
And that's what I'm saying.
That's a job. He's asking you to do a job, but he wants you to pay him for you to do the job.
The experience offered to one fan per show when he begins his solo tour in May, it costs a whopping $12,495. Speaking, and that's the thing. Like, I think all these bands, that's what I'm trying to get to. All these bands are trying to make up that money from what they've lost on their shows, because I don't think anyone is going really anymore.
The problem is it's too expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not like, I wouldn't even say it's like an economy thing. Like, I can still afford to go to shows if they costed what they did 6 years ago. For some reason, the ticket prices have fucking tripled in the last 6 years. And that's insanity.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad enough that the liquor prices triple at the shows, but the ticket prices too?
It's like fucking... Well, we went to go see Tom Green.
Well, here's the thing. When's the last time we went to see Open Air? Chicago.
Is that even a thing?
It's not a thing anymore, but when's the last time we went to see it?
A couple years ago. Yeah.
6 years ago?
Yeah, maybe.
And a fucking beer was like $20?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Well, we went to go see Tom Green live, or his comedy tour. And I remember it was like $40 to $50 for 2 drinks. 2 drinks.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was just it was terrible. Although, and we're also reading comments here, so that's. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, yeah, some of the record deals might have sucked back then, but at the same time, even if the record deal kind of sucked, that doesn't mean they're not fucking rich.
Yeah.
Plus, Gene Simmons, I'm going to be honest with this one. Gene Simmons knows how to exploit the fuck out of Kiss merchandise.
Well, here, he's fucking intelligent. He is awesome at what he does, and it's not making music.
No, he's awesome at being a businessman.
He's a very, very good businessman. And, you know, people will eat that shit up. Like, you fucking... Here's a guy that, you know, they all had that frizzy hair back in the 80s. And here's a guy that said, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to paint my face, which, you know, Alice Cooper was doing it at the time. There was a couple other bands, but like, let's make a whole, and I think Matt said, yeah, Kiss Army. Let's make a whole fan club dedicated to this and sell a fucking bunch of merch, because
Yeah.
let's get them. It's almost like creating a cult.
Yeah.
And selling your merch to that.
He's a very smart Canadian.
He's very smart. It's Insane Clown Posse do the same thing. They're fucking underground as shit, but you know, they started the soul
even
movement.
like today's, like Gene Simmons and Kiss is not as big as they used to be, but they're still making money because he knows how to fucking work the deals.
Yeah,
he knows how to sell the merch.
Yeah, for sure.
And he still tours. You just don't see it as often.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he does very good for himself. But all right, so enough of that right now. So let's get into our next band, which is Meeting of the Mimes. And, you know, this is another band that we interviewed a while back. I'm excited to play this one. Meeting of the Mimes on YouTube. You can check out the full interview. And here it is. Meeting of the Mimes. It's Not Goodbye in the Chris Court Show.
Whispers of old ways, specters of past days, traces of crow's feet, woven in time's lace, and echoes of soirees, remnants of play games, cheers without families, memories fading, youth betrayed by the hourglass. We knew the good old days would never last, and there are things that can't be healed by drug or by cast. All good things will see their end. You thick and thin, that's all that's been. It's been a grand alright. Now I think it's time for me to fly. Yes, I've climbed every mountain I've seen, ran every race that could be, forged every valley. Now I think I'm ready for one last adventure for me. I know I'll miss the ones I left behind, but as God is my witness, if you truly seek, you shall find, and you'll find me. Now I'm running those streets of gold. I see friends and heroes of old, singing your praises with everyday amazes that I won't have planned anymore. You've been with me through every moment, even when I was sublime. every valley. Now I think I'm ready for one last adventure for me. And don't forget, it's not goodbye. It's just see you next time. Don't forget, it's not goodbye. It's just see you next time.
Hey there, all you awesome listeners of the Chris Court Show.
We've got some exciting news for you. Do you have a band or some amazing tunes you want the world to hear?
Well, you're in luck, motherfuckers! We're on the lookout for French talent to feature and interview on our show.
That's right! Just send your music and some info to chriscourtshow@gmail.com and we'll play your music.
That's no fucking way! Share your music with us and let's mix magic together on the Chris Court Show.
Listen to the Chris Court Show. Amplify the indie flow. Streaming now, worldwide mice. Interviews and endless nights. Savage lives.
All right, that was Meeting of the Mimes. It's not goodbye. My
Awesome.
God, I'm going to just cry. I'm going to cry everywhere.
See, the only thing that's sad to me is that these bands keep bringing out just singles, because that's the world today.
It is.
Like, I want the album, man. I want to
talked-
hear the whole story.
We've talked to many bands.
But that's just the way of the world today, though, because people have shortest attention spans. They don't want fucking albums. They want singles.
There has been many bands that we talked to across the fucking world. And that's the thing, across the fucking world. And they all agree on the same thing. Bring out singles.
Singles only. Bring out tons of fucking singles.
And, that's where they kind of go with. And I'm okay, with that. But
I understand the logic of it, especially with like today's world being a fucking TikTok and Instagram and everything's like 30 seconds or less. I get it. But I just miss albums. I miss sitting down and listening to a full fucking album and just enjoying it.
speaking of which, Spin Doctors have a new album out.
No shit.
It's fucking awesome. It's
I'll
so
look at it.
good. Me and Michelle went to go check it out. Check out Spin Doctors at Bourbon Street, actually, which is right here in Chicago. And they were so fucking good.
Spin Doctors came to town?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, they played at Bourbon Street.
When?
Maybe 2 years ago.
Oh, it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, around there, roughly.
I still have a question.
Yeah.
Why didn't I get invited?
I don't know. Why didn't you come?
Why didn't I get invited?
You were probably invited.
I probably wasn't.
Oh, I know why. Because you were going to see the Eagles cover band.
That was yesterday.
So anyway,
That was yesterday.
But if
motherfucker, not 2
you
years
listen to
ago.
their new, if you listen to their new album, it's actually seriously fucking good. It's really, really good, and yeah. So, no, I thought there was something.
I think it says that when somebody like updates something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's just get into something else that.
What else you got?
I had some news here.
Who's Al?
Oh yeah. So did you hear? Do you know?
I think I've heard of this.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of it. I don't know much about it. I think I've heard of it.
So the Who, right? The Who is a band, classic rock band.
This is the Who?
Yeah.
That fired the drummer?
Yeah. You know who the drummer was?
It was a kid of one of the original fucking people. I know that.
Dude, it was the kid. He's not a kid no more. He's an adult.
Well, he's an adult now, but it was like the son of one of the fucking band members.
It was son of Ringo Starr, one of the Beatles' drummer. He played for the Who.
It was Ringo's son.
Ringo's son, yeah.
Okay.
And they fired him. And he's played with the band, the Who, for shit. I don't even know. Let's see. I don't know if it's since 1996. And his name's Zach Starkey, which Ringo's a little history here. Ringo Starr is actually named Richard Starkey and then they named him Ringo Starr, or he took the name. But he had a son, Zach Starkey,
Okay.
and he's now 59. He's been playing with the Who since 1996. Great drummer, as his dad was. But they said that he's been playing too loud.
He's been playing too loud. Okay. I have a question now. I have a question here. Do you think he's a great drummer? Have you heard him?
I have, yeah.
Do you think he's a great drummer?
Yes, I do.
I think I have a job for him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure the Foo Fighters looking for a drummer.
Oh.
Too soon?
Oh, no. Because Dave Grohl's always looking for a fucking... You might be onto something here.
Davey, give us a call.
Dave...
We'll get you hooked up.
We're going to have to start doing TikToks.
We'll make connections here.
We're going to have to start making TikToks. Enough with your adolescence, baby, what happened?
Love child.
Love child. There you go. Yeah. So obviously, the Who had a great drummer,
but he's playing too hard for the Who.
So
that's probably perfect for the Foo Fighters.
So their original drummer, Keith Moon.
Yeah.
Who was an excellent drummer. He was fucking awesome. Like, if you listen to the Who, that beat, that rhythm, everything is there with the drummer Keith Moon, and he passed away.
Which happens.
And it was an early fucking age when the Who was like in their midst of being the big time band, and then their drummer passes away, Keith Moon. They go on to different drummers later on. Ringo Starr's son, Zach Starkey, takes over, played with them till 2025 and says, "You're too loud." Because they're getting too old. Maybe they got hearing aids. Turn your hearing aids down, guy.
He's too loud. He's probably playing too fast for them, or
no,
too hard.
They literally said that you're playing too loud.
He's playing too hard then. He's playing heavy.
Maybe he's playing the same way.
I can't say it's loud. It's heavy. He's playing heavier than they want.
Maybe he's playing the same way, but he's fucking... they need to turn down their hearing aids.
Could be.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl got hearing aids.
No.
I don't think. I don't know that for a fact.
He's got a love child. That's all. He won't fucking care about your drums being too loud.
He'll be like, fucking bust the shit out of them. You're too quiet.
Right. I love awkward sounds.
That's the best. Especially on a live show. I was trying to figure out what to say to fill the void, and I couldn't.
Here's the thing, when shit happens like that, I will get so fucking ecstatic, and I think I talked about this.
Yeah.
So ecstatic that there's such awkwardness.
I know I'm far from the mic. I'm making a drink.
Yeah, I know. I love the fact that there's so much awkwardness. I thrive on fucking awkwardness. It gets the best of me. Awkwardness.
Yeah.
It makes me feel fucking alive. Honestly.
Well, there was some awkward silence for you.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's try not to do it again.
It's probably not good for, a radio show or a podcast show, but,
it's what it is.
It's there. But, that awkwardness makes me feel good. And, there's not a lot of things in my life, there's things that will really bring me to my, I feel comfortable stage, and it's the awkwardness. When there's shit that's awkward, that I don't even know how to explain this. And I talked to my so I'm talking to
I'm sitting here listening to you.
I'm talking to a therapist now, all right? Talking about
wait, what?
Yeah, I'm talking to a therapist.
Like You're going to therapy sessions?
Yeah, I'm talking
Really?
to a therapist. Yeah, yeah. My
It's
brain's
about fucking time.
yeah, that's what everyone says. I'm going to talk about it because I don't care. Like, mental health is
This is why you wanted to talk about mental health.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me? I thought we were close.
I did.
I feel offended now.
I didn't know if
I feel offended now.
I didn't know if I wanted to talk about it and bring it to public, but I do want to bring it to public because I want to make sure that people are making sure that they're okay.
Now, is this like a therapist just for you?
Yeah.
Or is this like a family therapist, couples counseling?
No, it's just for me.
Just for you.
Yeah, it's just for me. I there's some issues.
I'm just curious.
That's there's some issues in my head.
And I'm not going to get too deep into it because it is your life.
Yeah,
we're close friends.
I'm not going to get deep into it.
Off the show, we're close friends. But at the same time, I don't want to dig too much into your life.
Yeah.
Fuck your life. It ain't my life.
Yeah, fuck my life. That's why I need to talk to my therapist. No, what I was saying is that there's things that make me thrive in my life, and there's things and that's why I was saying the awkwardness is really what makes me feel alive. And in what I was talking to the my therapist about is that I don't feel like everyone else. Like, I don't feel like.
Well, here's the thing,
and this may be
here's the thing. I'm gonna stop you for a second. And this is just my personal feeling.
Yeah,
you can take it with a grain of salt, however you want to take it.
Too much cholesterol.
There is that, but my blood pressure is fine. You feel like you don't feel like everyone else.
I feel like that. Yeah.
I just want to clarify that.
Yeah.
Saying you don't feel like everyone else, you don't know that. Because you don't know how everyone else feels.
No, I obviously
but
don't.
You feel like you don't feel like everyone else.
Correct. Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh. Well, that guy. Gay.
Not gay. Brotherly love.
Yeah. But lately I've just been super angry. Been very angry lately.
You've been a little snippy with me too.
Have I been?
I've been ignoring it.
Oh, okay. That's all,
I'm just like Chris needs a new tampon.
Michelle's been probably ignoring it too, but
you get in your mood sometimes. It does happen.
I do, but it's not like I'm directing it at people. I'm directing it.
And I'm not gonna lie, I get my moods too. It happens.
Oh, for sure. Dude, I know. You get fucking
suck
PMS
this dick, all right?
You get PMS like a motherfucker. That's the only reason why I'm talking about this, because I wanted to tell you get PMS.
Suck my dick.
No, but honestly, the whole thing about that was, it started from the awkwardness, but I did want to say that, I was never a person that wanted to go to a therapist. Never wanted to, because I have also seen lately I've seen a psychiatrist, and they've given me more drugs.
Now, is this so? Psychiatrists are the ones who give you drugs. Psychotherapists, which usually go by the name of therapist,
psychologist, yeah,
they're the ones who actually talk to you,
yeah,
and try to get you to wrap your brain around what's going on.
So here's the thing: I've never done any of this shit. I've never done it, and I was always against it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do this shit. But it's gotten so deep lately. And I just said, you know what, I'm going to be open-minded about this, because it's all about my family. And that's what I told my therapist, is number one thing is my family.
You got a wife and kids.
Right. I want to make sure that they're
and shit
that they're good. And that's my number one thing, is making sure they are good. I don't even give a fuck about myself, really. At the end of the day, I don't.
Your health and mental health is important.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because that needs to be
keep them
stable and in line so you can take care of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So I started opening up and all right, let's talk to a psychiatrist. Psychiatrist gives me more drugs, which I've
Which
been
drugs are
doing.
not a bad option.
No, I don't think
but
so.
they're not the only option.
And she said, I think you need to talk to a therapist. I said, okay, cool. I'm going to talk to a therapist. And, you know what? We had our first session and, you know, it was cool. But you just got to be open-minded about it. Don't be Miss Sassy Fast and be like me and not talk to anyone and think that you're going to, I don't know, do it all yourself, because it gets real, man. It gets real fucking real. But anyway, let's get out of this depression mode. And if you are feeling like that or anything, 988 suicide and crisis hotline. Anytime that we talk about this, obviously we have to tell you about. You can call or text it. Someone will be there. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, dude. So let's get over that session of the show. And let's go into Will Smith. Obviously.
Okay.
He has...
I don't know how that's a good transition, but let's go.
He has a new comeback album.
You know comeback album.
You know what it's called?
Based on a true story.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
No, it says it's based on a true story.
Yeah, I was making
making
a joke.
Which is the theme song.
All about
part of the theme song in Fresh Prince.
Tell how my life got turned upside down. Was it?
I think based on a true story was on there, yeah.
Was it really, though?
I thought so.
Hold on, let me get this suicide hotline out of here.
I'm not making the same deal your wife makes with you.
Fresh Prince of Bel.
If it's not there, I ain't giving it up.
Air lyrics. Now this, okay, here we go. Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped upside down, and I'd like to take a minute to sit right there in West Philadelphia, born and raised in the playground where I spend most of my days chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and cool, and shooting on people outside of school when a couple of guys were up to no good. Started making the neighborhood. Got one little fight, my mom got scared. Said, you move with you, man. Man, I don't see it. Where is it?
I thought it said somewhere in the based on a true story, no?
No, I don't think so.
That could be wrong.
Nah, forget it, Holmes. You did Bel Air or something. Anyway, so Will Smith has a new album called Based on a True Story. I've actually heard a couple songs on it. It's actually not bad. But it has super low sales.
The one thing I will say about Will Smith's like hip-hop albums, in my personal opinion, they've got some good songs and they've got some goofy fucking songs.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And like, it's nothing against him. He does a lot of hip-hop songs that really aren't like your true hip-hop songs. So
I have a cassette tape of Fresh Prince of Bel Air and DJ Jazzy Jeff called Home Base.
Hell yeah.
And there is a fucking good song on there called You Saw My Blinker Bitch. And if you don't know the song...
I thought he used swear words.
He did. I don't know what he was talking
about. I thought he didn't use swear words because his mom didn't approve.
Okay, well, he did.
Or his aunt or something like that.
Go listen to that song. I think it was his grandma or something.
Somebody didn't approve.
Yeah. Well, there is an album, and it was called Home Base. And the song was called You Saw My Blinker Bitch. It's a fucking great song, though. That whole album, actually, is really good. But it's super good. Anyway, based on a true story, low sales, and it failed to reach the Billboard 200 chart. This is Will Smith we're talking about. He collaborated with top artists in the 2022 Oscars slap. But the album still has not gained tractions. And that's crazy to me. Like, he was on a... Yeah, so Will Smith, he has been on a 20-year hiatus from music.
Honestly, he's a better actor than he is a hip-hop artist.
I think so, too. He's a great actor.
I mean, he did such a good job acting when he slapped Chris Rock.
But here's the thing about Will Smith. Like, he's a great... he's a great rapper, right? He's super great.
He's had some good hip hop songs. I won't lie.
But who the fuck cares? Like, who the fuck cares? Maybe he was going through some shit during the Grammys when Chris Rock made fun of his wife,
He
who
probably was.
has alopecia. Is that what it is?
Was that what this was about?
What's alopecia?
Alopecia is the thing where your hair falls out.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah. Jada. Okay, little backstory. Jada, his wife, okay, was fucking Tupac back in the day.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Because
And-
Tupac was amazing.
Yeah, Tupac was super good. Shut your lips about Tupac.
I said he was amazing.
And Tupac died, blah, blah, blah. All that happened. Will Smith started dating her, and then they started eventually getting married, having kids, blah, blah, blah. Jada got alopecia. Her hair was gone. Chris Rock, fast forward to when that happened at the
2022.
Grammys. Chris Rock made a joke about her being a G.I. Jane, and Will Smith and Jada had this kind of falling out because they had a video interview of Jada saying, basically, I'm cheating on you.
Yeah.
With this other dude, and I don't know what his name is. And, Will Smith on a live thing, like, Will Smith is just like, what am I going to do here? I think there's a lot of emotions. I also think that there's a lot of mental health going on with him. And he hears that. The motherfucker is already fucking angered by everything else. Then he goes to the Grammys or whatever there was, and he's just like, already on the edge. And Chris Rock makes a joke. And him and Chris Rock have never been eye to eye. There's always been some kind of...
Which I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Technically, they're both actors, but at the same time, one is like, yeah, Will Smith's done some goofy movies, but for the most part, he's a serious actor. For the most part.
Yeah.
Chris Rock is a fucking comedian. He's not a serious actor. So, and like Will Smith's a hip hop artist, Chris Rock is not.
Yeah.
Like, how are they not eye to eye? What do they have to do with each other?
There was some jokes
they
that
have nothing
were made.
to do with each other. That's the thing. They have really nothing to do with each other.
I guess there were some jokes that were made. And then, anyway, so...
Yeah, Jada Smith.
Yeah. So Chris Rock went a little overboard. He was probably feeling on edge with everything going on, and that was it. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And that's when it happened, and he slapped him.
Okay.
But here's the thing. He reacted off of human emotions. You put all these fucking Hollywood stars and everything.
I'll slap you right now.
Right.
I don't know why.
But you put all these Hollywood stars on a fucking pedestal like they're fucking some idols and some stars. Like get the fuck off it, man. Like, they're humans.
Yeah.
They're humans. And that's how they feel. Like, just fucking stop. Stop with it.
What was that?
Oh, don't worry about it. I like Fresh Prince. I had a Will Smith Independence Day poster in my room. A crazy story, a little fast before we get onto this other band here. I took a picture of my Will Smith picture or poster that was on my wall on Independence Day. Took a picture of it with one of those, those throwaway cameras, like the
disposable.
Yeah. And once I just exposed or got it from Walgreens or wherever I got it, I signed it Will Smith.
You signed it, Will Smith.
I signed it, yeah.
He's going to sue the fuck out of you.
But I went to all my friends and I said, dude, do you know that I am friends with Will Smith?
I wouldn't have believed you.
Well, everyone believed me.
Not for a second.
No, everyone believed me. Everyone believed me, and they were like, holy shit, that's awesome. I was a kid. Like, I don't even know how old. When did Independence Day come out?
That was a while ago.
Yeah, probably 96, 98-ish.
I think it was like 94.
No. Independence Day?
96. Might have been 96. Might have been 96.
Yeah.
I'm going to look it up.
I'll look it up. I got it. Independence Day movie. 96.
96.
Yeah. So 96. And right when that came out, I was like, dude, I got Will Smith's autograph. I signed it. And I said, yeah, this is me.
I would have found it faster on my phone, but your Wi-Fi slow as fuck. I'm calling you out. Get some faster Wi-Fi, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Let's get into our other band, Minna Ora. My God, man. I wish she was here on right now, but she lives all the way across country.
Finland.
But she is
not cross country. She lives in Finland.
She lives in Finland. She is one of our good friends here. We keep in touch. She is amazing. Her songs they mean a lot. You know, she's been through a lot. She had cancer. The girl has just been through so much. So here is one of her new songs. I didn't even hear this yet, and I'm excited to hear it. I heard the ending, and I was like, that sounds fucking scary. But anyway, here it is. Minna Ora. Freeze. On the Chris Court Show.
I'm sinking deep. You can't see me, but I'm here. My soul is full of clutter. The years have made me suffer. I'm weeping in the darkness, tearing down the heavens. Yet you cannot hear me. My lips, they have long been sealed. There is no way to say it, to tell you I can't take it. Prowling, the agony is prowling. Inside of me it's hunting. It's gonna capture me. Yeah, yeah. Freezing. This bitter chill is freezing. My frozen hands are aching. It's getting dark in here, and I'm sinking deep. I would gladly trade this feeling for any other ailment. I'm dancing on thin ice, but no one seems to look twice. This is not just unease, but something much more severe. Even if I bang the walls, I would still remain invisible. Prowling, the agony is prowling. Inside of me it's hunting. It's gonna capture me. be a day I will see that sun of mine. And the wonderful, beautiful, sunny day will help me survive.
Yeah, you got a band or some tunes you want to sling over to the Chris Court show? Send them our way, man.
We'll jam them out and give you some sweet promotion, man.
Man, just shoot over those MP3s and deets to Chris Court show at gmail.com. Cheers, man.
Listen to the Chris Court Show. Amplify the indie flow. Streaming now, worldwide mice. Interviews and endless nights.
Damn, Minna.
Minna Ora, freeze. God, I wish she was here, man. Oh my God, she joined us in our last live episode. But if you want to check out Minna Ora, we did interview her, and she is on our YouTube. The full interview is on there. She was fucking amazing, man.
You can find her on all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms. She had a great fucking story that still like gets to me this day. Like, you know, she was cool because like she didn't speak much English, and we had to write out the questions for her.
Yeah, she wanted pre-written questions so she can pre-write her answers, basically. She wanted to make sure she was speaking clearly.
Yeah.
She wanted to, but we went off key. Even in the interview, we went off key.
Yeah.
And she held her own. She was great.
I think that was one of the interviews that made me cry. Because she had talked about her cancer.
Yeah.
She talked about her.
It was also close to when you had a loss in your family.
Yeah. It was very close. And, you know, she's been through a lot, and this girl is just fucking tough, man. She is tough.
She's a trooper.
She's like a box of nails. Hey? But anyway, Minna Ora, M-I-N-N-A-O-R-A. Check her out.
How many M's?
M-I-N-N-A-O-R-A. Check her out on all streaming platforms. You could check out her new movie or her new music video. Not her movie.
Music video.
Called Freeze, which we just played. You could see it on YouTube. And also, when you're checking it out, check out our interview with her on our YouTube. That's a great interview.
YouTube or Podbean.
Or Podbean, whatever you want to do. If you want to see it, if you want to see a video of it,
I say Podbean.
Go on
Podbean,
YouTube.
Apple, iTunes Podcast.
That's what we're doing now.
Samsung Podcast, Google Podcast, YouTube Podcast, whatever the hell it's on.
Yeah, being on YouTube.
All of them.
Yeah. So Noel, me and Matt have had this.
Noel.
Yeah.
Who's Noel?
Noel.
No.
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 Me and you have had this this bet for Oasis.
Yes. That the first part of the bet was that
Do you remember it?
That they would not make it to America. That was yours.
Yeah, that was mine.
And mine was they wouldn't even start playing.
Yeah. So
unfortunately, I lost already. Because I think they played their first show, didn't they?
No.
They have not yet?
No, they haven't.
I thought it was like...
No.
I thought it was this month.
They haven't played it.
Okay. So
I think the first one is in June.
I still could win that.
You still could win.
Okay.
But they're starting to like perform. They're starting to practice and all that.
Mm-hmm. This is the breaking point.
This is when they fell. Oasis is coming back, and I wanted tickets for this so fucking bad.
How expensive were those?
I don't even know, man. I would pay a lot to see Oasis. I think
they sold out in a second.
Here's the thing about Oasis. I was so obsessed with the Beatles. So fucking.
A lot of people said that Oasis is like the newer Beatles when they came out.
Yeah.
New Beatles.
I'm gonna stroke your dick off. And then I was so obsessed with the Beatles. Like there was an amount, and you know that kind of brings me off to another topic. Is my son has been getting into the Beatles a lot, and
That's because of you.
yeah, probably.
Like, no, it's 100% because of you.
All right, definitely.
You're pushing it off on him.
I did.
Which
Here's the thing. I did not.
Don't
push
get me
it
wrong.
off.
I
didn't push it off on him.
Don't take it the wrong way.
No, I'm not.
I know I'm not the biggest Beatles fan. I don't really follow them. So
Yeah.
I do like the Beatles.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not a super fan like you are.
Yeah.
I do like the Beatles. They play good music. They're fucking great artists.
I mean, me and you have gotten drunk to American English.
Yeah. But you are pushing it off on your son a bit. But the thing is, it's not a bad... No. That's not a bad thing. Fathers should hand shit down to their sons.
Right.
So it's not a bad thing. I'm not giving you shit for it.
No, I know.
It's a bad thing. It's a great thing. He should love the Beatles.
But he came to me and said, "Can I have a Beatles poster?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, I got a fucking bunch of Beatles posters. You can have one. Pick through my shit. What do you want to go with? And he picked it, and my other son, Lennon, picked it, picked his poster that he wanted, and now they both have Beatles posters in their...
All right, which one did Miles choose?
He picked the 1964 Beatles poster. Actually, it was my first picture. My first picture that I bought of the Beatles.
Is it a picture?
And
or
I
a
remember
poster?
it was a poster.
Okay.
And I remember I was with my mom.
Is it like the Blue Album poster?
Yeah.
With the staircase?
Yeah, that's it.
See, I know some shit.
Yeah. And I remember distinctly I was with my mom.
I know it's not called the Blue Album.
It's not called a Blue Album, yeah. But
that's a Weezer thing. But
yeah.
You know what I meant.
I was with my mom, my aunt Vicky, and my grandma. My grandma Crackers, we used to call her. That was my mom's mom.
Was she like batshit crazy like Crackers?
No, but she's an Italian woman.
So she was batshit crazy like Crackers.
But I remember, I don't know what store it was, and I fucking forget what store it was, but I was like, oh my God, I want to buy this. And I think my grandma bought it for me. But that was my first Beatles picture that I got, and that was Miles' first Beatles picture.
What was that album called?
What album?
The one with the blue staircase on it.
The Blue Staircase, that was their greatest hits album.
Was that what the poster was, though? The blue staircase?
They're on a staircase. Are you talking about where they're above levels?
I think so.
No, that's different. Yeah, that's different.
Which poster are we talking about?
Well, I don't have it here.
Show me.
It's in his room. We don't want to
sleeping.
Yeah.
Let's go wake him up. Let's go wake up your fucking 8-year-old son. Come on.
Yeah, I'll sit there right now. But it was I was so excited to see it, and Lennon wanted to have part of that, and so then I made a poster.
What did Lennon choose?
He when they were in the late 60s, when they were on drugs and shit, and
not Sgt. Pepper, right?
And it wasn't Sgt. Pepper. It was more towards Magical Mystery Tour.
Okay.
All You Need Is Love kind of stuff. That kind
so
of.
So they're
poster.
more hippie, not their weird Sgt. Pepper shit, but they're more hippie stuff.
They're more hippie shit. Yeah.
Cool.
So he went towards that, but
that tracks
with Lennon.
That tracks.
Sure. That's the picture he wanted. But I printed a Miles Davis picture for Miles, put it in a frame, put it on his wall, and then a John Lennon picture. I put it in a frame, put it on his wall.
I remember when you named Miles, and everyone that was close to you was like Miles Davis, right? And you're like, nah, I wouldn't fucking do that. You were trying to deny it. You were trying to deny it.
I don't think I was. Well, here's the thing. Here's the story about that. Michelle came up with that name.
But I'm saying, you picked the names.
And I said, Miles, yes, that's awesome. Miles Davis.
And I remember myself and some other friends of yours were like, Miles Davis, right? And you were like, no, that's not the reason.
Yeah.
You were trying to deny it. 100% it was Miles Davis. We all fucking knew.
Dude, do you even know Miles Davis music? Do you know who Miles Davis?
I know Miles Davis. I know his music. I'm not.
He's the fucking shit, though.
I'm not someone who owns albums or records.
You don't have to own an album or
I'm
record.
just saying. But I have heard Miles Davis, and yes, it's amazing.
It's fucking awesome.
Not the kind of music I listen to typically.
It's fucking amazing.
But yes, I know who Miles Davis is.
Yeah, he.
But I'm just going off the fact that we all were calling you out on this shit, saying you named your child after Miles Davis.
I didn't
and you were
do
like,
it.
No, I didn't. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't name him. And then you're like, and my second kid's Lennon.
I did not name Miles. It was Michelle. And I said, yes, Miles. I love that. Miles Davis.
Don't get me wrong. I love the name. Miles Davis or not.
And
I love the name.
And I said, okay, let's.
And he's amazing.
We have to spell it like Miles Davis. Because a lot of kids, a lot of people spell their names Miles, M-Y-L-E-S.
No,
and I said,
no, M-I-L-E-S.
We're going to do it the Miles Davis route. M-I-L-E-S. So that was the real story of it. I didn't think of the name. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I thought of Lennon. I think that might have been Michelle too.
So you're not even naming any of your kids?
I don't think I'm naming.
Did you name any of the animals?
Any animals?
Well, you named Walter. We know that.
Walter, yeah.
Because you had Walter years before you met Michelle.
Buck was Buck, and
Buck was already Buck.
Saint, I might have named him. I don't remember.
Nah, one of the kids named him.
Probably.
I guarantee you one of the kids named him.
It was on St. Patrick's Day.
Saint's what, the fourth bearded dragon you have?
We don't talk about that. Do you want to bring up mental health again? No, but I honestly think, like, you know, I have a...
Are you about to get up and go somewhere?
No, I had a... Oh, Michelle's... okay. I'm sorry, I'm saying that a lot.
You're sorry about what?
Oh, nothing. All right, so...
Focus, motherfucker. We're doing a podcast.
I know. I'm trying to get onto here, and it says that I have a screenshot here. But hold on. Just don't worry about it. I'm trying to get to a screenshot here.
I don't know what you're trying to do here.
Oh, okay. Where is it? No, it says that I have a screenshot here.
Uh-oh. Hey guys, what new albums are coming out these days?
It's new releases time!
New albums, new albums, new albums, new albums, new albums.
All right, new releases. It is April 19th, Friday. Go and check these albums out now. Remember to support your local record store. Go to your local record store, and they will have cassette tapes, records that are coming out.
I don't think they'll have cassette tapes.
They do, actually. And CDs. CDs. Shut your mouth, all right? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the...
That was a terrible transition, by the way.
April 25th. These albums are out now. Go and check them out. Big Brave OST.
We got Billy... I can't even talk right now. Billy Idol with Dream Into It.
Oh, Billy Idol. Deerhoof. Noble and Godlike in Ruin.
Femi Kuti. Journey Through Life.
Ghost. Ooh, Skeleton.
Jensen McRae. I don't know, but they found me.
Machine Head. Unitoned.
Patrick Wolf. Crying the Neck.
Samantha Fish. Paper Doll.
Samia, Bloodless.
Self-esteem of complicated women.
Smokey Robinson.
What the fuck?
What?
That's damn. That guy's old.
Smokey Robinson. What the world needs now.
Sumac and More Mother, the film.
More Mother.
More Mother.
Sunflower Bean. Mortal Primetime.
Tennis, Face Down in the Garden. And that's their final album from Tennis.
Who's Tennis?
I don't know.
Damn. The Moon Landings with a Z. No rocket required.
The Viagra Boys. That's me and Matt. Viagra Boys.
That was kind of creative, I'm not gonna lie. William Tyler, Time Indefinite.
And Willie Nelson. Oh, what a beautiful fucking world. No, it's just, oh, what a beautiful world. Go and check these albums out April 25th. These albums are out now. Go and check them out. Remember to support your local record store. Remember to support your local businesses.
They're not out now. They're out next Friday.
Are they?
April 25th, next Friday.
Why the fuck didn't you
We're
tell
doing
me
this on a Saturday.
Yeah. Well, they'll be out next Friday. So whenever you're listening, April 25th is when they'll be out. Anyway, go support your local record store. Go support your local businesses. If there are local businesses in your area and they need promotion, please bring them to us. We don't need fucking money. We don't need anything. We'll make a commercial for them. All they need to do is just give us some free liquor.
I would take that.
I would take it. They don't need to spend a dime on us, but seriously, go and support your local record stores, your local businesses. They need the money. Okay? All right. Cool. What were we talking about? Noel. Noel Gallagher.
Noel Gallagher, yeah.
Noel Gallagher.
Noel Gallagher.
So he says this metal group is the worst band ever. Worst band ever. Can you think of a metal group that is the worst band ever? A metal group, and you're thinking like Noel Gallagher from Oasis.
I've got one of that hit my mind. What is the name of that band? I know the name of that band. I have to look it up. That's the sad part. I can't think of it. What does he say?
All right, so he says, Jesus. He says that System of a Down.
What?
Is the worst metal band ever.
How? And why?
Why? He says this about System of a Down. Do you ever look at the sky and think, I'm glad I'm alive? After I heard System of a Down, I thought, I'm actually alive to hear the shittiest band of all time, which is quite something when you think about it. Of all the bands that have gone before and all the bands that will be in the future, I was around when the worst band was around, and that's System of a Down.
System of a Down is amazing.
I agree. I mean, I'm fucking...
I was thinking Typo Negative.
What the fuck? Get out of here.
Not that they're the worst band. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he would think they're the worst band.
Does he even know who Typo Negative
Probably
is?
not.
Probably not.
That's why he says System of a Down's the worst band.
I actually like Typo Negative more.
No,
than
I do
System
like them
of a
too.
Down.
But I think I like System of a Down better.
Yeah.
But just personal preference.
Personal preference,
Yeah.
Although you're wrong, but yeah.
I mean, I think you're wrong.
Who do you think?
I have never heard a whole crowd shouting, "You suck" to System of a Down.
You suck. You suck. Oh, so you've heard this Typo. Hey, you know what? There you go. Cheers. Good job on that shit. You fucking heard of Typo Negative.
I've heard of them, yes.
Yeah, but that's a fucking rare thing that somebody would know. I'm proud. I want to pinch her cheeks right now. I don't want to reach for them though.
How is he saying System of a Down is the worst band ever?
I don't know, but now I know that.
You know who the worst band ever is?
Who?
The band who breaks up because two brothers can't get along.
Damn. This is a big whiskey bottle.
You trying to empty that shit tonight or what?
I don't know. Have you guys been watching Yellow Jackets?
Slowly. Like the third season. We're up to the third season.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. But
what episode are you in?
I don't remember what number it is.
Well, what's happening?
Stuff.
Because no one's listening anymore. So I just want to talk to you, just you and me.
We need to finish this show. We got another fucking band to play.
I know.
We can't just go off topic here.
I want to know what episode you're on.
I don't remember. The girls were eating each other and shit. I don't
like eating each other out.
No, eating each other.
You guys don't want to further than me, or what's going on here?
Last thing I can remember is that they, like, the older women, right? It's the same girls, like the older women were in the convent and fucking they tried killing each other. I think we're like an episode or two past that.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, hey guys, thank you so much for listening to our Easter Eve live show. We're not done yet, but we have a half hour left. And but seriously, thank you guys for tuning in. And even if you didn't get on our live show, this is all recorded and you're listening to it now. We are back. We're off of hiatus. We have some new logos for you guys to enjoy. Our new shop is out right now.
Go and buy merch.
Go and buy the merch.
Buy some fucking t-shirts.
Go and buy the merch.
You can buy some hoodies.
Yeah.
Buy some hats.
We got stickers that are coming out.
We're going to have leggings coming out with fucking our faces printed on the ass cheeks.
Yeah. What girl wants...
Nobody's buying those.
What girl wants me and Matt's face on your ass cheeks? That would be the fucking best. That would be the best. You want to take down those? I don't need fucking Chris Matt looking at me. But maybe they'll be there. But we're doing a new thing here, and it's all about independent music. Honestly, that's what it's about. And here's not a thing.
I have no idea what you just said, but your cheeks are very rosy color right now.
If you would look at my text message, you would know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god! Did you text me?
I didn't text.
You didn't text me.
I'm getting fucking yelled at, man. Like I can't escape the realism in my life.
The realism?
The realism.
Is this a fucking art class?
I get fucking this is my life. I get fucking like you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this in my whole life.
You can do whatever you want.
Thank you.
I believe in you.
Here's the thing.
Just don't take your pants off.
No, but honestly. So
awkward silence twice in the show. Perfect. What else we got?
All right, no. But no, for real. Anyway, but thank you. No, seriously, thank you for listening, and thank you for joining us tonight. And if you're not live here with us now, thank you for coming on. We heard from We heard from Voltaire's Ghost. We heard from Meeting of the Mimes. We heard from Minna Ora. Thank you so much. You guys, Meeting of the Mimes, our first band that we played is Voltaire's Ghost. Death Becomes You, and that was a Stonebridge remix. He has a podcast out on Sirius XM, DJ Grammy Award nominated. And just so you know, well, let's get into the other shit before I do that. Meeting of the Mimes was our second band. It's Not Goodbye. Minna Ora. Freeze was our third band that we played. And I just want to let you know that we are back, man. We are back, and we're going to have a regular live show. We're going to continue.
We're going to have a regular show.
A regular show.
We're not doing regular live shows every week. No. That's not happening.
But we're going to continue our TikTok videos. We're going to continue all that shit. We've been on a little hiatus because we're trying to figure out, the structure of this. Like, why is this?
Maybe one day we'll have a regular live show every week.
Yeah.
But right now, no. Regular shows.
I want to do something with a live video. So that's what we're trying to figure out right now. But there's a lot of shit that goes into this shit. Me yelling at Matt.
Me not giving a fuck.
Yeah, I call him a douchebag sometimes.
Still don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he says, I don't understand why you're calling me a douchebag. And then, that's where I go talk to my therapist. And I say,
I'm the reason for your therapist.
And I said, why did I call this motherfucker a douchebag?
Your therapist probably like, oh, he's kind of a douchebag.
You got a picture of him? Okay, he's kind of a douchebag. It looks like, yeah. I mean, guys, but seriously, thank you for listening and tuning in, even if you're not live and you're listening later in life. Thank you so much. And what we're going to do is play one more band that we have interviewed. We've actually seen live deep down in Chicago.
Deep down in Chicago.
I
believe this was on Division Street.
Yeah. We had a good time with them. We had shots of Malort with them.
Yep.
And
some of them didn't want to do it.
Some of them.
And I don't blame them because it's disgusting.
And I tried to start a mosh pit.
Yeah, like two.
Yeah, there was two. But, I tried to start it. And
two people in the mosh pit.
Their music is good. I don't know. I would call their music like pop punk, I think.
It's pop punk.
Yeah, I think I would call it that. But let's get into it. And then we'll be back for a little bit, and then we're going to end this. Thank you guys so much for listening.
This is Public Figure with Lindy.
Oh, well, I'll go fuck myself on the Chris Court Show.
Right before we met, I said I'm never slowing down again. Never getting caught in something, only to want out of it. I'm sticking to my guns, I've had my fun and I'll move on. With a sweat pipe filled my belt had up its notches, and I never knew how the hell I ended up so cautious. But if I fed your flame with my pain, I swear to God I'd wreck it.
Tune in again.
It's me, Mickey. Hope you guys are listening to the Chris Clark Show every Friday.
Listen to the Chris Clark Show. Amplify the indie flow. Streaming now, worldwide mice. Interviews and endless nights. Savage life.
All right, that was Public Figure Lindy. Fucking amen. I moshed the shit out of my fucking body at their showing here in Chicago.
Yes, you did. I have video proof of you and one other guy moshing the shit out of your body.
And so do they, actually.
Nah, there was probably about 3 or 4 of you guys.
Yeah, no, it was a good
Everyone
time.
else was just like, I'm too old for this.
I mean, I was saying that as I was moshing, but, you know.
I was saying that as I was videotaping it.
Yeah. You know, but that was our last band, and thank you guys so much. We have interviewed Public Figure, and you can check their interviews out on YouTube. They have also are another band that we interviewed not live, but it was on YouTube. Go and check it out on the Chris Court Show. An indie music podcast is what we are. We are on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, all those. Go and check us out. Chris Court Show. That's where we're on. And
the Chris Court Show in some cases.
The Chris Court Show. And we make new shows every Friday. And that's what we do. And
we'll be starting that again right now.
Yeah.
I mean, technically today's Saturday, but we'll be starting right now.
Right now, you see a little Easter picture of us, you know, and I want to give props to Matt. Matt here.
I didn't do shit.
No, Matt, he created this whole fucking logo. I don't know how to do that shit.
It's so fucking easy.
Yeah, well, I still don't know how to do that shit, but
you come over one day and sit on Go Matt's lap. I'll show you how to do
it. The first thing that pops up in there, and then Matt's but you know, that's we have a new logo coming out that will be out next week when we release our new show that will be coming out. You know, they're yeah, who knows what's gonna happen, but this is our live show, and this is our you know, our rebranding show.
That's right.
A rebranding show. And what's the difference about it? It's not a fucking thing. We just change it.
There's differences. There's differences.
There's differences.
We're always gonna adapt.
But again, do you want to check our let's just go here. Let's just go here. Yeah, you want to check our merchandise shirt out? Like, you don't even have to listen to our show, really. Seriously. You don't even have to listen to our show. The fucking cat.
I'm trying to get the cat. Got her.
But
say meow.
Meow.
She's looking at me like, "Are you fucking crazy?"
If you're on TikTok, the Chris Court Show podcast is what we're on. You could see her Easter Bunny and Chicky costume. You know, a lot of things. But if you want to buy our merchandise, Linktree, Chris Court Show is it. It's not going to say Chris Court Show all over you. No one knows what the fuck that is, but it will be cool. You'll have a big amplified independent music on there, and you'll be like, holy shit. What? I sound drunk?
Yep.
Maybe because I am drunk, motherfucker. This shit been going on too long.
That is Linktree. Is it just .com or is it Linktree?
Who's drunk now, motherfucker?
You switched the page on me. I can't see it no more. Linktree. So it's linktr.ee/Chris Court Show. That's where you can find all of our links to everywhere.
Yeah, and we have more, a lot more bands coming out. And to play for you guys, and I'm so excited about it because these bands deserve the most attention that they can get. We do have more interviews coming out that will be out, very shortly. But
plenty more to schedule as well.
Yeah, plenty more to schedule, and I'm excited. I'm excited about it because this is the main reason why we did this podcast. This podcast was created in 2010. 2010, motherfuckers. That was 15 years ago. And it was right when I got out of broadcasting college. And I went into, in this radio station in Chicago here. I went into 94.7. I went into Q101. I worked with Sludge. I worked with Sherman. Worked with Mancow. I went into 94.7 AM. I worked with Rokon. I worked with Dick Biondi. Rest in peace on FM. And I went to WBBM, and I was assistant producer, and I fucked up the lottery tickets, and they got mad at me, and they said that there was too many numbers, and they got rid of me. That was downtown. They didn't get rid of me. I actually quit. I worked for a lot of radio stations, did a lot of production. Am I dragging it?
I'm going to pull a mic on you.
Okay. I did a lot of production shit, but I am excited to do this, and this is what I fucking love. I've also been in a band, and this is the main thing that we do, is amplify independent music. So thank you guys so much again for listening. This show is about to end. That's just the reality of it.
It is.
That's what it is. And let's finish this on a strong note, man. What do you say?
I don't know.
Again, our live show, Easter Eve live show. Happy Easter. Merry Easter. That is this
Merry Easter.
This Easter. Thank you guys so much. Dude, seriously. Download our shit. Download everything. Download these bands. And, we'll see you again very soon. I fucked that up. I'm just ending this.
I told you got to pause this shit.
I am just ending
the live
this.
thing. You got to pause this shit.
I'm just ending this shit. Here we go. Thank you guys so much. See you later.
Once again, thank you for listening to The Chris Court Show. Remember, if you have a band or business, or know someone that has a band or business, send all the info and MP3s to chriscourtshow@gmail.com. Chicken nuggets and cranberry sauce.
The Chris Court Show.